You know, you can come in a have you ever been in a meeting where you get done with a meeting, you're like, "All right, great." And you feel like everyone's on the same page, but then like a week later, someone's like, "I thought we were gonna do this."
Yeah.
And no, no, we talked about that. We said we're gonna do this instead. It's, oh, that's not how I remember it, right? So like those kinds of things are definitely some of the big places where you see people tripping kind of out of the gates.
It's one of those situations where everybody heard the same words come out of the person's mouth, but they all understood a different aspect of it. And that's because of what you were talking about. They're all siloed in different areas. So what they're interpreting the message to be might be a little bit different than what the person presenting is actually trying to do. Um, and it's a leads issue is an issue that I think a lot of companies struggle with. Oftentimes, it has to do with the lead follow up when you're on a smaller company. Bigger companies, it's more along the lines of communication issues. What stuff did you have in place to kind of legitimize whether the lead is like a warm lead, a hot lead, versus maybe like a bot filling out a form trying to get your attention?
Yeah, well, so one of the first things is like we're all familiar with the form. We're gonna submit it, and then you're like, okay, what now? Like if you're the person on the other end of that, right? I filled out the form, and there's a chance that someone calls you in 5 minutes. Those are like the sales teams that have this stuff together, right? But you know, smaller team needs to scale. So there's a tool that we came across at one point called Chili Piper, and this is really interesting because what we could do, we had on the form as you submitted in the back end, we were using Chili Piper, which allows you to kind of expose the calendar, right? So you can book, you can, if you're qualified, we'll let you book directly with this person. So you can, instead of having to play like phone tag or email tag to nail down that meeting, by the time shortly after submitting the form, we can have it booked.